Okay guys, so in our last session we discussed about the preparing the Terraform modules, right? Or that's what we are just understand how exactly we need to prepare a new module. And we have seen a module called the virtual mission, and we successfully provisioned, right, by using Terraform. Now today in this session we are going to see how exactly we can provision, we can make sure this particular provision is happening through Terragrunt. That is what we are going to see today, guys. Okay, all right. Okay, the first and foremost thing, I think this is our the VM folder structure, right? We have already cloned, right? We have already cloned our repo code here, right? Right. So this is our code, right? So here under the modules, right? In the last class, we have cleared the Azure RM underscore VM. The first and foremost thing, remember guys, okay? If you check all other modules are with main.tf, outputs.tf, fares.tf, something like that. So you need to make sure your module also very clean. So that is why I'm just deleting all the unnecessary things which are not really required for the Terragrunt at this moment. Okay, I'm just taking these things out. Okay, I'm just taking these things out. I will just make sure only having these three files, main.tf, outputs.tf, and vas.tf. Remaining all you can delete. Okay, not an issue. I'm deleting everything. All right. See, your Azure RM VM also consisting of only these three files. Okay, all right. So far we learned how exactly we can build a module under this module folder structure. That is what exactly we learned. Now today we will understand about this particular another folder here, the live folder. We will see this one, guys. Okay, all right. So just focus on this one, guys. Okay, just focus on this one. Under this live folder, right, you are seeing another directory called dev, right? Another, you are seeing one more directory called West Europe. So this and all your folder structure only. You don't need to worry about, okay, you need to maintain the same. But whatever the framework is I'm giving, I think just use the same thing so that you will be comfortable when you are implementing in your real time. Okay, right. So for example, guys, I'm going to show you the relationship, how exactly these modules are being invoked in these Terragrunt files. I will show that. Okay, the first and foremost thing, let's start with a simple thing called resource group. Okay, let's understand the resource group.html file. Okay, fine. So first and foremost thing, just a second, let me just install the extension here. It's all installed. I think it's there already. Yeah, syntax editing is already installed. Okay, that is already there. That is fine. Blue. Okay, should be okay. We'll see. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, right guys. Okay, you're all seeing this particular thing, right? So first and foremost thing, let me zoom in. Right, fine. So the first and foremost thing, what you need to don't need to confuse with this one, guys. No need to confuse. Very simple thing. Okay, majorly you are seeing exactly 4 different blocks here, majorly, right? What are all those blocks? The first one is the locals block, another one is the Terraform block, another one is include block, another one is inputs block. So these are all the 4 blocks you are seeing here. Okay, all right. So the first and foremost thing, how exactly these locals are helping you. So you know one thing, these locals are also helpful to just read your input variables, guys. Okay, you can use this locals block to just read your input variables. How exactly? Okay, we will see that one. For example, guys, so few input variables I just want to read in the locals block. How exactly we are doing, we can see here. For example, you are sitting here, right? You are sitting here in this particular resource group folder. So they are using some variable called location underscore values. Okay, they are just trying to get a location value, right? How exactly they are trying to get? Look, they are just considering a variable called location underscore var is equal to a read underscore Terragrunt underscore config, find in parent folders location.html. What exactly you are telling in this particular command is, please go to the parent folders and search wherever the location.html file exists. So you are sitting here, okay, you are sitting here. So your location.html is exist at the parent to parent, right? Here exactly in this folder your location.html is exist. For example, I'm just giving, right? If you open West Europe, I think you are seeing some location.html. Okay, what is there inside? Oh, nothing is there. Simple, again a locals block. Inside again a location variable. You are defining the variable as a West Europe. Okay, all right. So simple thing you have defined inside location.html, but you just invoke this particular file HCL file inside this resource group Terragrunt.html, right? You are seeing, right? Okay, so you are just invoking location.html. So the moment when you are invoking this particular file, right? So what exactly is there? Okay, there is a variable called location, right? There is a variable called location, right? So now you know how exactly you are reading that one. Just you need to understand this technique. Okay, you need to understand this technique. So there is a variable location underscore vars you just defined. Okay, whatever the values are there in the location.html values file, I think that one being referred with this particular variable. Okay, all right, I'm just focusing this one now. Then what exactly they did by using this one? See, again, always remember one thing: to refer a variable inside a local block. For example, I want to refer this location underscore vars. To refer this one, always you need to use a variable called a reference object called local. Remember that one. To refer the locals variable, always you need to have an object called local. Local dot, see, local dot location underscore vars dot, right? Again, now you need to understand this particular thing. Again, locals dot location. Oh, what exactly this one? How exactly they refer this one? Okay, so far we understand, as I already mentioned, to refer a locals block you need to use a local dot location vars. That is what exactly you are here, right? For example, then what exactly this one? What exactly this particular locals dot location? For example, if you go here, locals dot location, you're calling like that. So you're calling this particular location. See how exactly the flow now. Just check the flow. Okay, check the flow. Check the flow is, for example, the location.html file. So you are invoking here and you are referring the West Europe by using this technique. To refer a variable inside the locals block, you are using a local dot location underscore vars dot. Again, where exactly it is referring this file? Just go there, and if you go there, locals dot location. Now the West Europe value being picked up and that particular value being passed to the location. So that is exactly the thing you need to understand, guys. Okay, all right, we understand about the location underscore vars. For example, same thing for environment variables. Okay, environment. So again, read underscore terragrunt underscore config, find in parent folder wherever environment.html file exists. See, it is exists somewhere in the folder. So it doesn't matter wherever it exists. In this case, you can see locals block with two variables. Another example, two variables. Okay, how exactly you are doing that? The first and foremost thing, you are referring .html file by using env underscore vars. See how exactly you are getting that one, ma? Local dot env underscore vars dot, again locals dot env, locals dot suffix. See, locals dot env, locals dot suffix. That is how exactly you need to read the locals variables. I believe you understand this one. For example, there is again a project. Okay, how exactly they are getting the project? So again, they are referring some global.html. Okay, there is one more HCL which they defined on top of all, which is a global, right? If you go here, yes, they're defining some project. Okay, you can define this project name with your actual real-time project and you can use the same. How exactly you are invoking? Concept is same. Read Terragrunt, same thing. I believe you already understand this one. This is what exactly you refer all HCL variables into the variables. Okay, location, env, suffix, and project. Then what is your objective? What you are trying to do with these values? Now see guys. Okay, So this is actually a resource group Terragrunt file, right? Resource group, meaning that you need to provision a resource group. Now tell me guys, whenever you are provisioning a resource group, always you need to have a one resource group name, right? So simply they are using these particular variables to just prepare a resource group name. How exactly they are using? See that rg hyphen the dollar, just you are passing a parameter. I already mentioned, to refer a locals block variable, always you need to use local. So to refer these variables, again I need to use local. So local dot project, again hyphen local dot env, again hyphen local dot suffix. See, so this is what exactly our resource group name. Perfectly all right. Okay, then that is what exactly about the locals block, guys. Okay, this is clear. Now I'm going to show you so one more thing here, which is a Terraform block. Okay, this is what the point, guys, you need to understand. Okay, so this is a Terraform block. As I already mentioned, you need to understand how exactly your Terraform modules are being invoked in the terragrunt.html file. So this is the way. For example, if you open the Terraform block, there you are just pointing a source. How exactly you are pointing a source? Source is equal to, so dot slash. Always remember, dot slash will go to the parent. Always remember. See, you are sitting here. Dot slash for you will be here. Again, dot slash, you will be here. Again, dot slash, you will be here. Again, dot slash, you will be here. Understand? Now, at this level, if you are here, of course, you can see a folder called modules. You are pointing that modules folder. Okay. Slash. I think you can use single slash, no need to double slash. Slash. Okay. You are going inside, meaning that you are going inside. Inside, you are just pointing your Azure RM underscore resource underscore group. See, you have pointed your Terraform files exactly, right? You have pointed your Terraform folder structure, Azure RM underscore. See here exactly you are pointing this one. What is there inside? Main.tf, outputs.tf, vas.tf. That's all. Simple. Okay, this is clear. Okay, this is clear. Okay, now I'm going to the next block, guys. So what is the next block? Next block is include. So what exactly you are including? What else are required to include in this particular Terragrunt file? So okay, fine. I'm just seeing something include. Path is equal to find in parent folders, for example. Okay. Okay. So now you need to understand. Okay. So what exactly it is going there and searching at the parent level. Okay, guys. If you go there, right? I'm just opening the live. Okay. If you open this particular live, there is one particular file called Terragrunt.html. Are you all seeing this one? Terragrunt.html. You're seeing this, right? Just open this one. See, guys, you need to inform to your Terraform project what exactly the provider version, Azure RM provider version you need to use. How exactly you need to use, and you are already mentioning. So what are all the resource group, what are all the storage account, what are all the container, all this configuration you are already mentioning in this terragrunt.html file. This is a common configuration which will be used to provision all your Terraform modules. Okay, this is the common thing. Okay, remember, if you remember one basic point or not, I'm not sure. If you recall one thing, guys, okay, whenever you are executing your scripts, right, in your previous class, whenever you're executing your modules in the previous class, if you recall, I think I haven't even removed it. Just go to the main.tf. For example, these kind of providers and all, you no need to define at the Terraform level. Not at all required. These Terraform, these providers are feature blocks and all, not required. Just save this one. That you should not provide here, and just save this one. You open the Terragrunt one. See, if you come here, see, there is a provider block and there is a features block. So here you're already using. My point is, this is the common file will be used for the Terragrunt to provision the resources in the portal. So that is the basic understanding here, guys. I'm just going to the main.tf again. Okay, right. So once you come to, you just go to your resource group terragrunt.html. Okay, all right. So that is what you are just including. If you don't include this one, if you recall, when we are executing our Terraform module for the virtual mission, you have seen an error called features block is missing, right? Features block is missing. And what is the Azure RM version? You need to define all these things. All these things will be missed out. So that is the reason this is the must thing which you need to provide here, include, right? And finally, there is another one. Now, what is this one? What is this one? Now, here comes an opportunity for you, right? Here comes an opportunity for you. For example, if you open your modules, right, guys, if you open the Azure RM underscore resource underscore group, right, for example, if you open this one, for example, I'm just saying vars.tf you are seeing here. Today you are not passing any name or location by using vars.tf. You are not hard coding anything. Okay, then how exactly your main.tf being served? See, whenever you are executing this one, right, guys, if you don't pass anything with the vars.tf, means you need to pass at runtime. That is the meaning for that. Okay, for example, if you go to the Terragrunt.htcl, you know already what are all the variables are required to provision your resource group. You can see this one simply, right? See, you are already looking for two variables. One is name, another one is location. These two are the variables and environment. These three are the variables basically required to provision your Azure resource group, right, into the portal. Right? Three variables are required. You know what you are doing? If you come here, you are just fulfilling all those variables with the values by using this particular inputs block. Okay, that is what you are doing here, guys. So for example, but remember one thing, whatever the variable you are placing here, that particular thing should match exactly with the variables with the vars.tf. For example, you are seeing here, right? For example, I'm just telling. So no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're already open, right? See, you're already mentioning. See, for example, right? See, if you notice this one, to provision your resource group, you need name, location, and environment. These three are required. How exactly you are passing these three? Now tell me, guys. Var.name, var.location, var.environment. Now if you go to the vars.tf, this is what you are referring. Var.name, var.location, and var.environment. Okay, and now my point is you are passing these three by using Terragrunt.htcl. How exactly you are passing? This is the technique. So whatever the variables you are using, the same variable should be there here. Remember this one, okay? The same names you need to use. Then only you can override the value. Okay, so that is the basic check you need to remember. Okay, so name, location, environment, right? So name, location, environment, the same thing we are using. So you are defining by using the Terragrunt.htcl. See how you are passing the variable. Now this one you know already. For example, to refer the locals variable, you know already by using local. There is a variable called resource underscore group. You prepared, right? Local dot resource underscore group name. Location, local dot location. Environment, local dot environment. See, this is how exactly you have prepared all these things. I think perfectly all right. Okay, perfectly all right. I believe this is absolutely good. So this is what the exact preparation you need to make sure whenever you are provisioning a component by using Terragrunt. Now I'm going to show you the same technique, how exactly we are going to see for in case of virtual machine, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, so I believe so far okay. I believe you are also far okay. Now the interesting thing here, I will not do anything because you know already we already prepared Azure virtual machine, right? Azure RM VM is already ready. All right, we already tested. This is perfectly working. If you recall, there are variables. Two variables only you are passing. These two are the variables, right? You are already passing some default variables. Now we are going to override this one by using Terragrunt. Okay, we are going to override this one by using Terragrunt. That is what the technique you can understand now. That is what the technique you can understand. Okay, that is what the interesting thing here. Okay, right, perfectly all right. Okay. So first and foremost thing, what exactly we need to do? Very simple thing, even in your real time also. First and foremost thing, for example, we are going to provision a virtual machine, right? Just go to the backend part. I think it's also a virtual machine is a back. You wish you want to keep that one in the front end. You wish. I'm just taking a simple backend one. Okay, anything is fine. Okay, so for now, I'm just taking one particular copy of the existing one, the Control C app service. Okay, and on top of it, I'm just pasting. Right. Okay, I'm going there. I'm just simply renaming that one. Okay, I'm simply renaming this one. Just saying that. Okay, VM. Okay, I'm just giving a name called VM. Okay, simple. Okay, just open this one. Now I need to modify a few things here, guys. Okay, I need to modify a few things here. Okay, I think this has been already commented out. No worries, no worries. Okay, I'm just coming here, just deleting completely this particular terragrunt.html file. I'm simply going there. Any one of my terragrunt.html, anything is fine for me. Okay, anything is fine for me. So okay, no worries on that, no worries on that. For example, I'm going to copy this particular thing. Okay, whatever is here, you just come here, the terragrunt.html for the virtual machine, I just pasted it, because most of the things you can reuse. That's the interesting thing here. Okay, for example, these are all the things, no change. No change. I think you are just reading those things. That's fine. Absolutely all right. Location, environment, suffix, project. Okay, this is also absolutely all right. No worries. And this is not the container registry name, right? This is maybe the virtual machine name. If you want to really use, I think you can use this one. But in my case, I don't want to prepare any kind of name. I'm just taking this one out. Okay, so another one, the Terraform source, right? You need to point exactly your source. What exactly our source, guys? Just come here. What exactly our source? My source is actually after modules, right? You are seeing Azure RM, right? You just come here, right? You just rename, just copy this particular thing. You just come here, just paste it here. Okay, just paste it. Okay, 2 blocks are clear. 2 blocks are clear. No changes. Okay, third block, no change, as it is. Okay, the fourth, very important block, huh? Important block, guys. This one. Oh, what is this one? Okay, you need to understand a small thing here. Small technique here. Okay, what is this dependency block? Interesting thing, right? Dependency block. You know, this particular dependency block will help you. For example, to provision a virtual machine, you need a resource group, right, guys? You need a resource group. To provision a virtual machine, you need a resource group. Basically, any component. So, since you already have a resource group module, right? Since you already have a resource group module, simply we are using that. Okay, we are not doing anything extra. Simply we are using that. So how to use that one? Okay, that is also one of the technique. Okay, that is also one of the technique which we can use here. For example, here is your resource group module. Okay, how you're going there, config path // you are sitting here at this moment. You are sitting here // you will come to the parent // you will come to this parent, right? You will come to this parent, right? At this level you can find resource group. Of course, I'm saying this particular folder such a resource group. You have pointed this one. Okay, now you are telling the mark underscore outputs is equal to open block, right? Resource underscore name is equal to mark output. So you need to understand one small technique here, guys. Okay, always remember. I have a dependency with the resource group. That is the first point. Okay, that is the first point. Okay, I have a dependency, meaning that whenever you define like this a dependency, before provisioning your virtual machine Terragrunt.html, before executing this one, first your resource group will be executed if you define the dependency block. Okay, for example, resource group is being executed. Then what is happening? I'm going to the resource group Terraform file. Okay, a resource group one. Okay, where is this? Here is the one. Open the outputs.tf. If you see, you are listing some value. What you are listing now? Output resource underscore name. Azure resource group dot name. I believe you already understand this one. Once resource group is getting provisioned, you are trying to print the name. You are trying to get that particular name into this variable. Okay, I believe you know already how exactly you need to refer this. Azure resource group dot name. Go to main.tf. Azure resource group dot resource underscore group dot name. Okay, exactly you are getting this particular value into the outputs now. Okay, that's absolutely all right. Same value, whatever the value you got, right? What are the value you got by executing resource group? The same value you are referring in your virtual machine dependency block. That is what resource underscore name you are saying. Just repeating again, this is the output of your resource group Terraform modules. Okay, you are referring this particular output variable in the another component or another module, which is the virtual machine, by using this technique. Okay, so you are just giving some dummy value. Don't worry. Hey, come on, you are referring that one. Why you are giving dummy value? Because you need to pass something, guys. So that is the reason we are going. But in real time, when you are executing this one, it will pass the real value, not the mark output. Don't worry on that. Okay, but because it will not take the block, empty block. Okay, that is the reason I'm defining some dummy value. So that is what exactly the dependency block is. Okay, I believe you all right. Okay, so now This is the input section. Always remember, when it comes to the input section, guys, you just go there to your Azure RM. Okay, there is a where section, right? I'm just opening the where. Now tell me, guys, how many inputs are there? 2 inputs are there. One is resource group name, another one is location. Simple. 2 things you need to pass. Very easy. 2 things you need to pass. See, same names, huh? I already mentioned. You need to use the same names. You just come here. So what about the resource group name, right? Okay, fine. I think resource group is name is already there. There is one more thing, which is a location. Okay, I'm just double checking. I think location is also already there. So these 2 are more than enough for us. I'm deleting remaining Alma. Remaining thing is not really required. These 2, if you pass, that is more than enough, because those 2 are the variables you are passing here. The same variables, same inputs you are passing. Okay, whatever the inputs are there, you just come here. Here, those 2 are the only things you define. See how you are getting location, local dot location. Okay, that's perfectly all right. How exactly you are getting resource group name? See, dependency dot resource underscore group dot, right, dot outputs, meaning that whatever the outputs of that particular resource group, I think that is the reason I think you are just using this particular outputs, guys. Okay, that is the reason you are using, okay, outputs, because this is the output of your resource group, dot resource underscore name. Okay, you are referring outputs with the outputs. That's the reason you are placing outputs here. Dot resource underscore name. That is what exactly you are passing your resource group name, guys. Okay, now you have input your location and you have input your resource group name as well. So these 2 you already input. Now I believe we have already prepared a simple thing here by using the virtual machine ones. Easy, right? So we have prepared this one. Now what exactly I'm going to do at this moment, I'm going to check in this particular new changes into our repo. Okay, into our repo. Then we will run the CI/CD. That particular CI/CD should go there and should execute as usual. Okay, that is what we're going to see, guys. All right. So the first and foremost thing, let me go to your folder path. I'm just coming here. Just a second. Huh? Alright, so once you are here, I'm just opening here git status. Okay, status. See, I think these are all the 2 things you modified. You have added a new module and you have added a new Terragrunt file for the VM. Those 2 are the only changes for this one. Now once you are done with this particular thing, git add. So once you have added, then I think you are just committing, right? I'm just giving test. Okay, commit, and finally I think commit is okay, and git push. I'm just pushing the changes, guys. Okay, I think it is asking the password. I think let me go there to the Azure DevOps screen. Okay, I will just pull that window to the screen. Just a second. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just going to the Azure DevOps, right? Azure DevOps. I'm just opening the Azure DevOps. Just go there and open the Azure DevOps. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just opening this one. Okay. I'm just going to the repository. I believe this is your repository. I'm just opening this particular clone. I'm just getting the password. Just copy the password. You just come here now. Just come to the Visual Studio Code. You just provide the password. Hit enter. Okay. Okay. Should be okay. I think the code being pushed. Okay. Now I'm going to the pipeline. Okay. Guys, now we are in the Azure DevOps. Okay. Now I believe you are all able to see my Azure DevOps screen, right? See this particular pipeline being triggered because CI is enabled. CI is enabled. That is the reason. How exactly you have enabled CI? You know, just open the YAML. If you see, whenever there is a change on the master branch, please trigger the pipeline. That is what triggered exactly this particular pipeline. Go to the pipeline. Now if you open the DevOps, okay, now you can check how exactly your things are getting processed here. If any error, no worries, we will go there and fix it and we'll learn it. Okay, that is the technique we will use always. Okay. I believe your agent is already free, but some other job was executing over there. No worries. Let me go there and double check that one quickly, guys. I think it's been picked up. No worries. Okay. Two things got triggered over. Let me double check now. Seems to be two repository, two pipelines being placed with the same branch. Let me double check one thing, please. Yeah, I think two things being triggered with the same thing. I believe we are using. I'm not sure which one we are using actually in our case. But both the pipelines are referring the master branch update. If there is a master branch update, those particular things are getting triggered. I think it is just proceeding for the provisioning part. Maybe I'm just canceling one thing here. Maybe I don't see the importance of those two. Okay, let me cancel one thing, guys. Just open this one. You can see a button called cancel. Just cancel this one. Okay, let's go there and double check only another one, and let's focus on that. Move this one to the another stream. Okay. I think it's just a planning phase. Maybe once the plan is okay in the sense, I think you're good to go mostly. Okay, you're good to go. The plan is okay. Okay, the plan is also okay. Now it's going for the apply stage. It is just waiting for the manual approval. I'm just going there. I'm just reviewing and take a review and just resuming it. So then it will go for the apply stage, guys. Okay, now it is attempting to provision the component in your portal. So if you get any error, no need to panic. Okay, we will go there and fix that one first. Okay. The apply stage got failed. Yes, okay. Apply stage got failed. No worries. We'll go there and verify the error. Then we will understand. Okay. If you get an error, I think that's a good sign only, guys. I think we can understand more and more. Okay. So I'm just going there. I'm just double checking the error. Okay. What exactly causing this one? Okay. Okay. So out of all, I think what are the things you are seeing here, right? I'm seeing one error. Let's see how many errors are there. I'm seeing one error. Okay. Any others? Okay. Right. Okay, guys. I think let us see what exactly causing this particular error. The resource ID subscriptions, the subscription ID blah 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 resource group already exists to be managed via Terraform. This resource needs to be imported into the state. Okay, it's already exists. It is saying. Let me go there to the portal and double check this one, guys. Okay, I'm not sure whether it is really exist or not. Let's go there and double check this one. Okay, let's do one small thing. So what are the resource group you are seeing at this moment, right? I'm just simply deleting this resource group. Okay, simply deleting this resource group. That's the first step I'm doing. Let's just see. Because I just saw the error, this resource group already exists, but I'm not sure whether it is being provisioned recently or before to this. I just want to ensure that one. That is one thing. And this particular resource group is also not relevant. I'm just taking this particular resource group all resource. Okay, I think this is the resource group. I think to just keep your state file in the container. See, this is the storage account. Right, this is the storage account inside this container. Inside of this particular container, yeah, state file. Yeah, I think you can see Terraform state files, right? You are seeing state files, right? Okay, all right. So just a second, let's go there. I think if that is the only issue, let me double check the error here. Already exists to be managed via Terraform. This resource needs to be imported in the state. Please see the resource documentation for more information. Okay, fine. Just a second. Let me double check this one very clearly. What is happening here? So this is the stage. What exactly this particular stage? This is the stage of. Oh, this is the stage of resource group. Okay, resource group for the virtual mission, guys. Okay. See, okay, I got the issue. Okay, I'm just going back, guys. I'm going one step back to the Visual Studio Code. Okay, guys, if you recall one thing, I'm going to show you one important thing for you. Go to the modules and open the Azure VM and open the main.tf. Okay, I'm just opening this one. I'm asking one question, guys. I'm asking one question to you all. Why are we creating a resource group here? See, whenever you are using a resource block, meaning that it is going to create a new resource group. Okay, it is going to create a new resource group. I already mentioned we are going to use this resource group. That is what the dependency we have created in the Terragrunt file, right? We have created, but unfortunately, your VM is also trying to create one resource group. By the time this resource group is already created, that resource group, same name. That is the reason you are getting this issue. Simple. That is the reason. Right. So for example, you can simply delete this one, but you are referring this var.resource group underscore name and var.location, right? You are referring from here. You need to modify these things, then you can delete that one. So now my point is, so for example, this is a resource group name, right? This is a resource group name. Control C, Control F. I'm just taking this particular thing, simple. Instead, sorry, resource group name, I'm just copying the var.some value and just replace that one, right? Almost 4 replacements. Okay, I just proceed for all 4 replacements. That's all. Task is done. Now I am going for one more location. Okay, I'm just copying this var.location. Just come here. Okay, just come here. This one should be var.location, and this particular value should not be this particular reference. I think I'm just coming 3 replacement, just replace it. That's it now. And I'm deleting this resource. This is not required because I'm already provisioning a resource group separately. That is the reason you got an error today. Okay, now this should be okay. Okay, this time it should be okay. You're already referring var.location, var.resource group. You are already configured. I already replaced. This is perfectly all right this time. I'm just attempting one more time. Git status. There is a change. Git add. Git commit. And git push. It's asking password. Just a second, guys. Okay, just go to the repo. This is your repo. Just clone this. Credential. Take the credential. Just come here. Just paste it. Hit enter. Okay. This time, okay. Now your pipeline will be triggered again. Now you can see your pipeline progress. Okay. This one will be triggered already. Okay. You can go there and you can check this one. This time. Again, both are triggered. Actually, I think one thing is not really required. I'm just canceling one thing, guys. Okay, this is not really required. Okay, I'm just canceling this one. Okay, I believe it got cancelled. Let's see. Okay, I think it's triggered. That's the reason it is showing you the init stage being triggered. I think I have cancelled that one as well. I think should be okay. I think your actual pipeline be triggered, which is the 90th batch Terragrunt file. Okay, Terragrunt pipeline. Just go there. Yep, I think let's see this one now. I think it is going. I think let's see this one. I think how exactly this one will behave this time. Okay, solid, guys. You just tell me if you have any questions. Maybe we can take the questions and we can discuss. You just take one particular module, guys. Okay, this particular framework, I believe you got the framework already, right? You got the framework already, and I believe you just check with the institute if you don't get this Terragrunt project. I think he would have shared with you. Just import this project. Whatever I did, just do it as it is first, and followed by take some other component. Take any other component, whatever you like, maybe storage account or some other thing. Then try to implement that one. Okay, then try to implement that one. I think should be okay. Should be okay, ma. Okay, should be okay. I think then only you will understand what are the issues you are getting whenever you are just configuring your new modules and the Terragrunt files. I think this is quite easy. I just taught you in a easiest way. Okay, just check this recording again and again. Maybe you will get a good idea. Okay, you will get a good idea. So that is what my point here. You will get an email also as well, guys. Here you will get an email as well. Whatever the email you configured in the pipeline, Amal, I think that person will get an email also. Just we are waiting for your upload. Your apply stage is okay. Now if you go to the portal, guys, okay, if you go to the portal and check the resource group, okay, I'm just refreshing the screen. See, there is one more resource group got provisioned, right? If you open this particular resource group, right, see all the components including your virtual mission. There is a virtual mission, right? You are seeing a virtual mission. Where is the virtual mission? Yeah, virtual mission you are seeing. Now, if you recall one thing, I'm going to show you the difference maybe. I'm just going to the Visual Studio Code. I'm just double checking one thing, right? So here you configure your virtual mission to be provisioned under resource group name called example-resources. But actually, right? Your resource group got provisioned under RG showcase -dev-001. The reason for that one is you have override this value. You have override this value at the Terragrunt file. Okay, that is what the thing you did. That is why you are seeing a new resource group. Okay, I'm just showing that so that you will get a very good idea. See, you are coming here. See, you are using the resource group dependency and you are using that particular resource group, not your resource group. That is the reason. Okay, that is the reason. I believe you understand what exactly we have performed today. Okay, try to do the same activity, the same module first, then take a new module. So that is how we can improvise our skill here. Okay, alright guys, any questions so far? If no questions, we can drop off.